Willie D live.
What's up, family? Another road rage incident. We got a white dude who swung on a black man, and the black man matched his energy. Check it out, fam. Now, I'm going to run that again because it's so short. I should have warned y'all that it didn't have any sound, but I'm going to run it again. And I want you to pay attention to the friend on the left, what he's doing. Check out what the friend on the left is doing while they're having a conversation that appears to be a little contentious. So I don't know what the friend was thinking, but it appeared to me that they were having some type of argument. I can't see myself casually checking my phone with my shades on while my buddy is over here arguing with a stranger after a road rage incident. I can't see myself just, I'm gonna keep my eye on this dude because I don't know what this guy is capable of. And that's the thing about this road rage stuff, man. Man, road rage is one of those problems that starts small but can escalate into something big extremely fast. First of all, it escalates quicker than people think. A horn, a hand gesture, brake check, at night when you hit those beamers, bright lights, hitting somebody with those bright lights, man, you can get yourself in a heap of trouble. You don't know who's in that car. You don't know who's in that other car. You don't know what they're carrying. You don't know if they're having an unstable day already. You don't know what's going on with that person. You just you caught up in pride. You caught up in a moment of pride. You put your life in danger. You put the people around you in danger. Hell, I seen two white dudes get into a shootout. It's on the internet. Y'all can look it up. The two white dudes got into a shootout and they both had family members in the car. One dude had like 4 family members in the car. They got into a shootout. Road rage. Family. So the reason why I'm so passionate about this because these type of things can easily be avoided by us by doing 2 things. One, trying to remember at least to be courteous. I know that's not all the time the thing, especially when we're in a hurry. Some of us just, we tend to just, not be so courteous, when we're in a hurry or we're distracted or something, right? So sometimes, you can, impede upon other people's rights, to travel when you are distracted or you're in a rush or something like that. So that's one thing. But the other thing is you got to understand that none of us are perfect drivers. All of us have committed traffic infractions. All of us have driven a little too close, blew our horn at somebody, cut somebody off, hit those beamers. And sometimes you don't do it to be mean. You just instinctively do it. You might instinctively just blow your horn. Obviously, there are people that go overboard with it. They be blowing the horn like they're shooting a gun. All that kind of stuff. The name of the game, fam, when you're out there on that road is to give grace. That's the best thing that you can do. Give grace. And understand this, even if you're totally in the right, and somebody else start blowing their horn at you, they pissed off at you, or they driving too close to you because they think you're driving too slow, but you're driving the legal limit. I'm not saying it's always possible, but it's a good idea to just try to keep you cool, because there's a lot of legal fallout that come with that. That road rage incidents, they often lead to assault charges, weapons charges, loss of license, massive insurance hikes, all kinds of stuff that you don't prepare for. Just like that, in a moment, boom. Just like that, boom. Life change, just like that. So you got to be careful. And this is coming from somebody whose road rage experiences and driving experiences has run the gamut. I had those moments where I, did some things out there on that road I ain't proud of. I was younger and I was hot-headed. So that ain't no excuse, but just, laying it out for you, fam. Just in my mind, I'm thinking that this person is trying to, punk me or something, and can't have that. So what happened? You mess around and let your feelings get into your feelings, let your pride, hop out in front of your common sense. The next thing you know, your family getting a phone call. That phone call could be anything from he's in jail to he's in the morgue. You dig? So you just be careful out there, fam, and try to give grace. But I will say this again, I don't know what made dude swing on old buddy. Like, if you swing on somebody, you got to win that fight, man. You can't be losing fights when you swing on somebody first. You got to win that. You got to win that fight. But Buddy I don't think he thought it all the way through. He was just like, he was really casual about swinging on Buddy too. He like knocked his head off his head. He hit him in the head, knocked the head off and everything. And Buddy just instinctively, bam! And that boy dropped like a sack of potatoes. Like everything just went limp. Why would you do yourself like that? I don't understand that type of thought. Why would you put yourself in that type of position? You gonna swing on this dude? So in your mind, he ain't gonna do nothing. That's the wrong idea to have. See, he knew what he was going to do, but he didn't know what Buddy was gonna do. He knew what he was gonna do, but he didn't know what Buddy was gonna do. So it's like he wasn't even worried about it. He wasn't even worried about somebody trying to swing on him or something. He didn't even think about that part. He didn't even get that far. I'm gonna swing on this fool. He didn't think to himself, well, what if I swing and he swing back harder and knock my ass out? He didn't think that far. And then the buddy is over there playing with his phone. His buddy get dropped. He come rushing over there. And he saw old buddy was ready to knock him out, and he pumped his brakes. In my mind, I'm almost thinking, did this dude get set up by his friend? Because, sometimes you can get set up by your friends. A lot of people right now have gotten their heads beat in being with their friends and didn't know that their friend actually walked them right into that burning house. Yeah. They don't understand that. Sometimes your friend can put you in a situation where you can get your head beat in because they want to see you get whooped. Sometimes your friend want to actually see you get whooped. So they'll sit back while you're arguing with somebody and hoping that person open up on you. Yeah, they be hoping that he take off on you. Yeah, so-called friends. So y'all be careful out there, fam. You know what you're going to do, but you don't know what the next person is going to do. So Be careful, fam, and try to give grace, because ain't none of us perfect out there on that road. Even when you're mostly perfect, you ain't perfect always. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.